Well, Sunday is Father's Day, and it's a whole new reason to celebrate for one local family I met this week. The daughter stepped up and made a huge sacrifice after her dad was diagnosed with kidney failure. George and Jordan Berry share more than just genes.
Jordan and I.
We have more similar personalities, I think.
A little more laid back.
And even more than personality traits, this father and daughter now share an organ. During Christmas of 2018, the Berry family was on vacation at Disney World when their dad, George, noticed something was wrong. He learned he was at stage 2 kidney failure and had to immediately start dialysis. For the next 2 years, George's life looked like this.
I would go in at 8 in the evening on Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and then I'd be released at 4 in the morning. And I am a teacher, and so I would go to school, go to my classes, and I'd be dead tired.
He was placed on a transplant list by the end of 2020 when his condition became more severe and he advanced to stage 4. Little did George know, his little girl would save his life. His daughter, Jordan, who was 25 at the time and living in New York City for work, was already preparing to donate her kidney to her dad.
It wasn't even a decision, and if it was, it's the easiest one I ever made, and I'm not even sure. I didn't even ask you. I just said I was doing it.
Her choice to help her father was a life-changing gift.
Once I did realize she was going to do it, then I start worrying about her.
I'm fine.
You know, sorry.
Oh, here come the waterworks.
This is very special. And like she said, she gets a free pass on all Father's Day futures. So.
May 24th, Jordan and George went in for surgery at Ascension St. Vincent in Indianapolis. Jordan's kidney was successfully transplanted to her father, George.
The next day, I was a new person. And it was night and day how I felt, how relieved I was, how much energy I had. I think back to it that the last 10, 15 years, you really realize how sick you were. And I feel so much better now, so much better.
You're welcome.
Nothing like a father-daughter relationship. Well, now a month after the procedure, Jordan got back to New York this week, and Dad George is ready to get back to teaching STEM and a common sense class to 5th and 6th graders at Marion Community Schools. He's also looking forward to getting back to coaching soccer, which he has been doing for the past 40 years. And Jordan's decision to step up and be a donor for her dad will impact other families. The kidney transplant list is overloaded. According to the Organ Procurement and Transplant Network, over 98,000 people are registered and waiting for a kidney transplant in the U.S. Here in Indiana, 869 people are on that wait list. The wait time can be anywhere between 3 and 5 years. Kidney donations have declined because of the pandemic.
With that organ shortage, a living donor really not only helps the recipient and their potential loved one, but takes somebody off that list. So the deceased donor organ that may have gone to George is now available for someone else. And so it does a couple of different things, not just for George, but for the list as a whole.
Kidney donors who are not a match for a relative on the wait list can still donate to a stranger. In return, their loved one can receive a voucher to move up on the list when a match is found. There is always a need to become a living donor. Both Indianapolis-based IU Health University Hospital and Ascension St. Vincent Health have transplant centers. To learn more, head to iuhealth.org/transplant or healthcare.ascension.org.